Hey guys and gals, what's up? It's Hex here, and today we've got something really cool. This is the Cleric's house. Alright, so this Cleric's house is in the similar style to the villager houses I've been doing quite a while ago, I think. These ones over here. So we have like the armorer's house and the smith's house and so on and so forth. This is the Cleric's house, and it is a beast. It's my goal for this house was to see how many dormers I could possibly do, and I think I got quite a bit. But the idea also is that this house is for clerics, and I think that clerics are as close to like the magician villagers as possible. So you could use this as a magician's house or a fantasy build or something like that. You don't necessarily have to put cleric villagers in it. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I like these little stovepipes that come out of here randomly. And it has a nice fireplace, and it's got lots of little nooks and crannies and different things. The inside, I didn't really decorate too much, but I did a little bit. So let's go ahead and check out the inside. So here we go. And yeah, it needs a little more decoration, but we'll get there. Here's this level. I like this quite a bit with these little chairs in front of the fireplace. And then we have crazy staircases, and here's our clerics hard at work. I don't know why they opened that thing. Oh, that's a shelf. Another fireplace in here. It has 3 fireplaces going up the same chimney. And then we've got the upper floor, which is essentially a bedroom. And these guys are all hanging out up here. All right, this is one of my favorite builds, especially from this series. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. All right, once you find a suitable location, this is the ground floor. It is 9 this way, 7 across here. So it's kind of our typical 9 by 7. And then I have this extension out here that comes out 3 blocks from the front and across 5. Then there's another extension over here on the right that goes past here. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks and by 5. And then in the back here, I decided to start the fireplace. So this would be like exposed blocks. And then this is going to be about the fireplace right here. Okay. And then right here, this is just a hay block. You can go ahead and fill in the bottom floor as well. Now keep in mind as we go forward that I'm going to replace most of this andesite. The reason that I used the andesite was so you could count, but I am going to be replacing a lot of it. Okay, the next step, you're going to build up the back wall of this area. You're going to build it up 7 more, so a total of 8. So it should be 7 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the way from the ground. So this one, if you count this one, it's 8. If you start here, it's 7. Okay, so then you're going to do that all the way around this L shape that we did here. And it's going to come across this side, start in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 4 blocks right here that do not have the wall. And then you're going to put a column right here that's 7 tall. And then across from it, that's where the other column is right here. Okay, then I extended up the fireplace, so just the diagonals of it. So basically, like here was our original. So I put that one, and that one up 22 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're off by 1, it's not that big a deal. But 22 all the way to the top here. That's the full height of the fireplace. And I did it in this kind of star pattern like this. And then you can see the wheat block down there. If we go down, you can see it. And then in the front here of the fireplace, I just cut out this part right here. So basically, like if you did this wall solid, looks like that. Then you cut these out like that. And then this right here is a floor that I put in. It is 4 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th block, there's this floor. Yes, I intentionally did it so that it looks all crazy like this. So that like all of the logs are going different directions. The reason I did it that way is to make the floor look a little bit more natural, a little bit more rough, give it some texture. Okay. Speaking of texture, now we need to go ahead and texture all of this stonework that we just did. So you're going to go ahead and change out all of the textures. Something like this. So what I meant by change out all the textures was I meant put in a bunch of other blocks that are made of stone. So basically I just went around and replaced most of the andesite, the polished andesite that is, with some sort of a texture block that gives it this really nice feel that makes it feel like it's made of cobbled together blocks without it being just like a solid thing of cobblestone, which I think looks terrible. Yeah, so that's all I did. There's a couple of little things we have to do real quick, little details I want to show you. So right here, we want to come up by a total of 3 blocks. You might be able to go 4 if you want. And then put a block there, a stair block, and then do the same thing over here. So come up just like a couple blocks more, and then put in a stair of some sort like that. And then that kind of finishes off the fireplace, as you can see. The other place is you want to do stairs at the top of the fireplace like this. That way it kind of makes the fireplace look like there's kind of a top to it, if that makes sense. Okay, next step, you're going to make this platform right here. Actually, this platform, it looks pretty complicated, but let me explain it. It's pretty easy. All you do is you make a ring around this area here that we just did. So like this, the stone area that we just did. Just make a ring around it like that, as you can see this ring. I believe this is 1, well, you can count it. There we go. And then this section here, you come in 1 and then go out 4, and then over and back like that. Then you got this section, this little dormer thing that's going to stick out right here. So place those blocks in. And then we have this one in the front here, this little tiny one. Okay. Down here on the corner of this, you're going to come up by 4 blocks and then go all the way back to the stone. You're going to do the same thing right here on this corner. You're going to do the same thing right here on this corner, and the same thing right here on this corner, and then tie those together. Now, I made a little mistake. We got to fix this right here. So this actually needs to move over like this. So we need to tear this out and that out, and I need to put back in some stone right here. And then these stones should have come straight out this way. That makes it so that it's going to be a little bit more, what do you call it? Like, off center, which I think looks better. Okay, so then you're going to come up 1, 2, and 3 there and there, go across, and then you're going to come back just 1 like that on each side. Okay. Take one more spin around. There you go. All right. All right, next step on the top, on each corner, you're going to come up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over all the way across here, and then 4, and then 4, and across, and then across there, and then up 4, and across this little one right here, up 4, and then back 2 like that, and then up 4, and then across over this way, and then you're going to bring up 4 here, and 4 there, and go across. And then on this little front guy, you're only going to come up 3 and across there, and then 1 back like that. Okay, let me show you the top so you can kind of see how those are all connected. Very cool. All right. There's another little detail that I missed that we need to do real quick. So right here on this wall, so if I'm looking, if this is going to be the front door, which it is, then on the left-hand side, what you're going to do is you're going to come up 1, 2 blocks. You're going to break that one, and this one, and this one. Then you're going to go ahead and place in a stair block of your choosing there, and a stair block of your choosing there. Like that. And then you're going to put 1 here, and then you're going to put 1 over, I wanted the stone one, but that's okay. Like that. So these little window slits like this. Okay. Then you're going to come up 2 more and do the same thing here, like this, and like this. And that'll just make a couple little windows. They're more like, almost like arrow slits, but I think they're effective little windows. And then back here, we're going to do the same thing We're going to put one right here. Oops, sorry, up 2. So we got to put that one back and then go right there. And then one there, and like this, like that. There we go. Hey, you might have to replace, if you did some stair blocks, if you did some stair blocks in funny places, or in certain places, you might have to replace them with full blocks on your texturing. Anyway, and then one, so I did it again, didn't I? And then one here, like that, and like that. Okay, so then you got the 2 slits right there. And then we could also do the same thing right here. I didn't on the example one over there, but I could have easily. And then one there, and then one here. I did it again. Wow. Come on, Hex. And then like this, and like that. And you can, like I said, use whatever blocks you think look good as far as the texturing that you've done. Okay, the next step, we fill in the walls. So you're going to fill in the walls. I used a combination of white concrete and diorite. If you don't like diorite, you could do all white concrete or use whatever you want to fill in these walls. But the idea of it is that the walls of medieval buildings typically are made of this stuff called wattle and daub, which is kind of like a plaster made from like dirt, mud, poo, and straw, I think. And something like that. And then they like paint it white or something like that. Of course, if you made your walls out of poo, I probably would paint them white as well, just, you know, to make me think it's not poo. Anyway, so you want to fill in this wall entirely. Any of these 3 sections or 3 wide sections, you're going to fill in completely like that, and then put a purple window in there. Again, you don't have to use purple if you don't like to, but since clerics have a little purple jacket, I thought purple would work nicely, and I think it looks a little bit more magical. And then over here, we've got those there and here, and then inside these corners, like I didn't put any blocks there, so we can go ahead and do that. And the reason for that is to make it so that there's a little bit more room on the interior. That's all. And then like this corner right here, like I didn't put any. Oh, you just saw that. Okay, so I filled in that one. These 2 like this. Again, there's not a block going down in the corner. Well, actually, there might be the column. Yeah, if you want to delete these 3 blocks, go for it. Then there's this one. And then there's that one in the back. Up top, starting in the front, I filled in this. So you're going to want to fill this in with white all the way across like that, but don't put 2 windows in there. It's tempting, but the when we do the roofs, it's not going to work. Then right there, so each one of these on this dormer is going to have 3, and then 3 right there, and then fill in this with purple glass right here, and then this is this section. And then this section is a little funky. We've got 2 across here going down and then a strip across. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to place in some blocks this way. So we're going to come out 2 like that, 2 like that, and then we're going to come across here. And then we're going to go up 1, 2, and 3. Come across there, and then go back like this. And I think we can get rid of all 3 of those. I think. We might have to replace a couple of those blocks when we do the roof. But yeah, so that's going to be another little dormer. And then we'll have 2 more that come off of the roof. Don't forget to fill in these little sides like this with your white concrete, diorite, or whatever block combination you want to use for your wattle and daub. Okay, the next step we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and on each and every single one of these ends, what you're going to do is you're going to bring stair blocks all the way and then one past the end like that. Okay, so on each side like this. So basically, this is going to be like our roof line here. So our roof's going to come up like this, blah, blah, blah. And then our roof's going to start up from there. So we want to be one past there. So, okay, so we've got this right here. We've got that there, that there. We've got this one here that goes in an L shape. And it comes one past the end. Then we have this one here that goes straight across. Then up here, start at the front here. At the front, we're going to come straight out this one and straight out that one. Okay, then we're going to come one past right here. And then this is going to have some blocks in it. So you could go across here just for now, just to show you like what's going on. But there will be blocks in there that aren't straight across. Okay, this one here is going to come across the end. This one here is going to go all the way across. This one here is going to go all the way across like that. And then over here, all the way across. Let me break that for now. And then this one here, this is a dormer, so we're actually going to come out and we're going to go one below the top. So all the other ones have been up there. This one here is going to be one below, like that and like that. And so is this one. Okay, next we have just a couple of small details right here. We're going to place in a block right there. I don't think I got that one before. Right here where these two overlap, so this is in the front, right there. Sorry, I like fell. We're going to place a full block right there. And then, yes. Oh yeah, right here. Another full block right there. Just because we don't really need the stair blocks and they kind of look a little bit funny from the side. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to build a couple of dormers. Okay, so the first one is going to go right here. You're going to place a block right above where this is right here. Just going to place in one block there and then a space of one and then a block. 2 blocks like that. One there. 1, 2, 3. Connect them. 1, 2, 3 like that. And then come back 1 block there and there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come right here and you're going to place in a stair block like that and then another one like that, just for now. And then one there and one there. Whoops, not there. On the back here, on the left side, looking at it of this chimney, you're going to place in one there and then one here and then one there. And then you're going to come across up 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, across like that. And then we come back here. This one already has a block from the chimney, so we don't need to place one there. And then again, we're going to go ahead and go like this with our stair blocks. I believe we have to do 2. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and place one right there, like that. And like this. May not need this one. Don't think we need that one. At least not right now. All right, next what we're going to do is put in all these gable ends. So let me show you one at a time what these look like. So the very front one with the front door, you're going to have an upside down stair right here. So you can see that's an upside down stair. And then you're going to have a full block and then a right side up stair and then a block like that, a block there. And then you're going to have a half slab there, a half slab there, and a half slab there. Okay, so on all of these ones that are 3 across, that's what you're going to do. You're going to do upside down, full block, right side up, full block, slab, slab, slab. Okay, so that's that one. This one here is 7 across right here. So if you go from there to there, that's 7 across. So this one is going to have a stair block, an upside down stair block. You can see it. A stair block, an upside down stair block. So 2 of them. And then it's going to have 2 full blocks with stairs on top. So there's a full block with a stair on top, upside down stair, full block, stair on top, and then the same kind of top that we have here with 1, 2, and then these 3 half slabs. Okay, so mirror the other side just like that. So you got a stair, upside down, right side up, upside down, full block, stair, upside down, full, stair, full, 2, 3 slabs. Okay. Then, let's see, I missed this one right here, didn't I? So we're going to go upside down there, like that. And this is how I build them in creative mode. In survival mode, I actually do one side at a time. It's a little bit easier. There we go. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 1 on each side, and then break that and replace it. That's pretty much the only way to do it. Okay, so there's those. Then there's one over here. This one is 5 across. So this one has a single on the edge, then an upside down, then 2 of the full block combos. So full block stair, upside down stair, full block stair, and then the top. Okay, same on the other side. All right, this dormer right here has just the singles like that. Okay, working around towards the back. This new dormer that we put in has the singles as well. So these were the blocks that we put in from the last step right here. You can see these right here actually, we need to replace these, but not yet. We're not going to do it yet. But if you notice that, then just realize that we're going to replace that. Okay, then right here on this dormer, same thing as that one from where we left off. Okay, Then this dormer is another 4 wide dormer. So it's like the one on the other side on the bottom. So we got, like, I'll just show you like that. These roofs are kind of hard to get. If you can get the ends, then you've got it. Because then the rest of the roof just kind of flows out of the ends. But you do the ends first, the gable ends, and then you fill in the rest. Okay, then there's 2 more that we need to put in, and they're a little tricky, so I thought we'd do it on camera here. So what you want to do is, we are on the back side on the, I guess the left here. It's the right when you actually go back there, but right here, what we need to do is place in a stair block, and then another stair block like that, and then a solid block. Okay, then you're going to go another stair block, and then an upside down, but I think we have to use a solid, and then like that. Oops. That would be an upside down, and then we do a solid, and then a right side up, my fault. And then an upside down, and then a solid, and then a right side up, just like that. Okay, and then over here we're going to do one as well. So right side up, upside down, but it's going to be hidden, so we'll just use a full block. Right side up. Whoops. I did it again. Full block, then right side up, upside down, full block, right side up, and then we're going to do 2 full blocks, and then the slab detail. Like this. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do that same thing over here. So on this end right here, we're going to start here. We're going to go upside down, then right side up, then another upside down, and then on top of that a full block, then an, oops, not that one. I suppose you could use stone, but I just used a darker wood. There we go. And then another full block, and then one of those, like that. And then over here, where we have this block right here, you're going to place a stair on top of it. Then you're going to place in a full block on top of that guy. And then you're going to place another stair, and then upside down stair, and then then a full block, my fault, and then a right side up stair, and then that's how that gable's going to look. Okay, and then we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, then a slab, another slab, like this, break that, and place in a slab there. All right, cool. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to connect some of these across. So it's a little tricky, but right at the top where we have these 2 stair blocks, you're going to put a half slab right there. So it's halfway up. Okay, I always mess this up and either put it there or here. Okay, don't put it here and don't put it there. Put it right there at the bottom of this full block that makes the top part. Okay, and then you're going to bring this all the way across, and it should line up at the same spot over there. Okay, then you're going to come here and put it at the same spot, and this should line up right there. And then you're going to do the same thing on this one and have it line up right there, just like that. Okay, this guy here, we're going to come down to the front one, and we're going to bring that one back 1 and 2 blocks like that. Then we're going to come to this one, and we're going to bring it 1, 2, 3 blocks back like that. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing on this one, but we're only going to bring it back 2. So 1, actually only 1, because it's as far as it'll go. So that's fine. And then we need to do this one, so this one will come back 3 and hit right there underneath the left side of this dormer. And then that should just about do it. Okay, now comes the fun part that's also somewhat difficult. What you're going to do is you're going to get out your birchwood planks and your birchwood stairs. All right, and then what you're going to do is wherever there's a solid block, you're going to come back with solid blocks. So see how there was a solid block on the end here? And wherever there's a stair block, you're going to come back with stair blocks. Okay, so solid, solid all the way back, stair, stair all the way back. Just like that, and that fills it in. Now, if you want the rough look, which that roof has and most of my other ones have over here, what you have to do is replace some of the stairs with solids, like this, and like that. and some of the solids with stairs, like this and like that. And just do that until you kind of get that rough look that you might want. So you can do it a little bit or do it a lot. I like quite a bit of it because I like it to look nice and rough as far as, as far as that. Okay, now when you do this, it's best to work from the bottom to the top. So you're going to start down here and do this one first, like that. And then actually we can come over here and put one there. So you can go all the way back so it's inside of this, because basically this is actually where your wall is going to be in a little bit. So you can go like that. And then this one here will come back as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of them, and then I'll show you any peculiarities that we run into. Okay, I've done some of this so far. There's a couple of little peculiarities. One is right here. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a hole right here. So if you're doing a rougher roof, you could just take and put in a full block right there, and voila, fixed. And then, just do this sort of thing, blah, blah, blah. I haven't done that process yet. Or if you wanted to do a smooth roof, you would have to place in some sort of cobble or whatever stone you wanted to do right there, and then place that block to get that to work. Okay. On this side had the same issue, so you have to fix that one as well. Up here, I started this one here, and then basically like on this gable, the big one right here, I brought it back, but then I realized, okay, so I've got this dormer sticking out here. So what you do is you bring back the dormer, and you bring back this, and then you kind of figure out, oh, that's where they connect. Okay, and then also right here, I completely forgot to put these in. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So we put in the 2 spruce slabs, and then I'm going to come across this way. But you can see that we need one more spruce slab here in order to actually connect it to this other roof. So the strategy here is you start with kind of the bigger main dormer, and then as you get to these, the bigger main gable, and then as you get to these little dormers, you connect them in. And you kind of see like it'll just connect naturally. Like you'll be like, oh, it just connects right there. And then it's actually really easy. So when I first started learning how to do this, it was like just kind of like a big epiphany that it wasn't really that difficult with these sort of exterior ones, because they just kind of naturally line up with this roof at some place. There's a couple of little tricky places that I needed to show you. Right here, I suppose you could leave these 2 in, but I'm going to go ahead and break those and put in our birch wood coming back like that. And then you can just link it up like that, and we don't even need a block in there unless you really want to place it. It depends on if it looks weird on the inside to you, or if you have room for it. You could go ahead and... Anyways, then this one here, we're going to need one of these blocks like that, and eventually we'll fill this in with a little bit more of the concrete or diorite or whatever. Okay, then right here, same thing. So bring this back. Should connect, and try not to place blocks where you're not supposed to go while you're recording. And then go ahead and bring this one back like that, and then this one will come across like this, and then link up right here. And then this one will come and link up right there. So you've got that sort of thing. This kind of looks weird to me, even though it is correct. So if you see anything like that, you can always make it do whatever you think looks better. So I think that looks better. It's up to you. I think that's what I did on the other one. I'm not even really sure. This, I think that looks better to me. Yeah, either way. Okay, this one here was a little bit tricky. We have to break that one, place in one of these and one of those, and that's done. And then same thing over here. We're going to break those 2, place 2 there, and 2 like that. And then, yeah, this is a little funky right here, so we're going to place in a full block of the spruce wood right there. Okay, if you can do this roof, you can pretty much do any medievally peaked roof that there is, because this one's really complicated. And yeah, you might want to check out some of my other videos where we just do a straight roof like this one that connects like with a single dormer kind of thing. Wow, it looks like this building kind of burned. Anywho, moving on. Some of those are a little bit easier. If this is really tough for you, you might try to just build the roof part of these couple of videos, or like the fisherman shack or something like that, and then you kind of get a feel for it. Doesn't take too many roofs before you can do pretty complicated stuff. Okay, I feel like there was one other spot. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so this right here is relatively complicated, so we're going to do the same thing here. That's going to be a white block or a wall block, whatever. Diorite, andesite. Just kidding. What is it? Oh yeah, concrete. Let me just fill that in like that. Again, I prefer this. We're going to go like that. Perfect. Okay, and then one other spot, like behind here, I did in fact carry on these stair blocks behind here. This one just happened to go that way. I'm fine with it because you won't even see that probably. And then right here, this is a little bit funky, isn't it? So what we need to do is actually place a stair block right there, except the other way. So maybe right there? No. Yeah. Well, come underneath and place it right there. Let's try that. Let me out of here. No. Like, come on. All right, I'm gonna have to break these out to do it. There we go, like that. That's what I was trying to do. All right, I'm just gonna throw those in there for now. I might change them later if that bugs me. Okay, very cool. That's that. Next, I'm gonna do the roof roughing. The texture on the roof here like this, and then we'll put in a few other things, and yeah, then I'll show you that. Oopsie, I forgot to show you guys this spot. So same thing, break these out, put in those over here, same thing right there, and then bring the stair block back like this, and that should hook up right there. And then, yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Getting around this chimney is a little tough. Okay, there we go. And then right here, place in these coming back. Okay, the next few things I did, I went ahead and grabbed the white concrete, white diorite. I placed a block of white concrete right there. I filled in this gable end like that and put a window right there. You might consider moving the window here. I'm not sure which one looks better. I was kind of debating about this earlier. I don't know. I think it looks better higher up. Or maybe a double one. Maybe a double one. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Then we need one here. I obviously missed that one. And then on the side, let's see, we had that. It's right here. So on the top right here, we put one block right there. Remember, it was like that. I just put one block right there, one block on the other side right there. This gable end was open right here, so I just filled this in. Kind of the way that I approach this is I fill it in so that I can't see from the outside, and then I deal with the inside later if it looks weird. And then over here, I placed a block right there, and then I think that's it. Oh no, I put one more thing in. I put these two supports in. So basically, I place a stair one block from the end. So just like that, if this is like the end of the thing sticking out. One block from the end, then one that way, one this way, one that way, one this way, and then tie it in with a solid block like that. Okay, I think that looks pretty darn cool. I like that quite a bit. And yeah. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and put some decorations on the outside. Okay, so this is the best side to sort of explain the decorations. So below each window, take and put a little slab like that. Then on either side of the window, put a spruce wood trapdoor. You can also do this. I think I did this on one of the windows. Trapdoor. This right here. So you take the trapdoor and you place it like that, and then you break that, and then that way it kind of looks like the window is like the shutter is kind of like open or something. If you like doing that, you can do that around here and there. And then on every vertical piece right here where we have the birch or the oak wood, so put just some fence posts going up, and then this is a fence gate right underneath each one of these, like the eaves or whatever you call this on the house, like that. Okay, so I did it that way. Here's this side. See, there's that one that I did this way. Okay, here's the front. On the front, I decided not to put fences right here, just because I think well, maybe that's okay. If you want to leave the front a little bit less cluttered to put some signage for this thing, that would work too. You're also going to be putting a door in there as well, so I think that satisfies the spruce wood. Okay, here's this angle like this. Don't forget these ones down here. Here's this angle over here. Like that. And where I can't put something, like I can't put a trap door right there, just leave it off. There's lots of different ways to decorate the sides. This is just kind of like my favorite way in the style that I've been doing. And then this little thing right here. And it looks like I put one over the top of the window. See, like I said, there's lots of different ways. I started putting a few over the top of the window. I think I did the same thing here, but we can go like that. I actually kind of like that one. There and there. Looks kind of cool. Looks like the letter A. Okay, now that bothers me because I can't stop seeing the letter A. Hey, all right. Okay, last step on the exterior here. Check it out. On the front here, what I did is I came out with some cobblestone wall. Came out 2 blocks, went up 1, over to the right 1, and then up to make a funky little stovepipe thing. Then just a few cobwebs kind of going in the direction of the wind. Make sure that yours are going in the direction of the wind. It always looks funny to me when the things are going against the direction of the clouds. Just kind of silly. Mine seem to be going at a diagonal. Anyway, another one right here. So coming out of this one on the right side, I did a couple of cobblestone walls again, and then up like 3, over, back up, and then up to here, and then again some more cobwebs. And then I did another one over here that's super squiggly. Comes out of this block, goes out 1, up 1, out 1 again, then to the left 1, then up 1, to the left another 1, then up 2, then out 1, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got, again, a few more cobwebs. Okay, that is the exterior. Oh yeah, I put these little flowers on here, so I decided to take a little flower pot, and on every one of these little slabs, just go ahead and put a pot with a little flower. So I used a mushroom, a fern, a wither rose. I think those look really good for a magic shop. Lily of the valley, whatever you want to do as far as some flowery pots. Just go ahead and do it. And then we'll put one of those there and maybe one there. That looks pretty cool. All right, cool. The inside, I'm going to decorate the entire thing, and then I'm just going to run you through it. Alrighty, here's the stairs coming up from here up to the second floor. Second floor, I did this for the fireplace. You can see the upside down stairs. Above where you come up, there's a little torch. Then we've got our little chairs right here, like that. Okay, over this way, I did a fence just around this because if you're actually using this for villagers, sometimes they're stupid and they fall off. So I like to fence things around. And also it just kind of fills the space. And then I did a couple of derpy little, I don't know if I like these actually. I think it looks better that way. 3 bookshelves here, and then these 2 like this. The stairway is pretty nuts. Basically, there was a block like that, I believe, and then I removed that one. You might have to turn this into a full block right there, like that. Anyways, so a stair here, then that's a full block, and then you do stairs up this way, so 1, 2 more. And then right here, you actually leave this open. We might be able to put a slab in there, but I don't think so. And then right here, you're going to put one more stair. So that's like right there. Okay, so one more time. Stair, solid block stair, stair, stair. That's up to the 3rd floor, which we'll come back to. Underneath here, though, in this little nook, what I did is this is probably open to the bottom. So I filled it in with floor. It's right above where like the little potion checkout area is. And then I put in some nether wart and a chest and a little brewing stand and a torch. Okay. Let's see. Going up to the 3rd floor, I decorated the fireplace like this with a little chair again. Right here to the left of the fireplace, we've got 3 chests. I filled in some of the ceiling here. So just make it look like that. And then in here, I have another little brewing stand hiding. And then this is like my favorite window in the house. I would just stand here the entire time. Okay, then back this way, did this little shelfie thing right here with a couple of chests. And you can see what's on it. Right here, this is basically, I put the torch on and then you put, that's powdered concrete right there in the item frame with the torch on the block there. So if you don't know how to do that, it's pretty cool. Then we've got 2 beds right here with a little pot and another one of those things. And then over here, I probably could have done another pot, but it's just open, empty. And then probably should put some, like if you're actually using this for villagers, I would go like that. And maybe even like this, just to keep them from falling down here like idiots and hurting themselves. But it's up to you if you think that's necessary. Wow, did that pop that off? That is interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, had a torch there with, that was a concrete. Had a torch here right there with the item frame and stuff, but it popped off. I'm not going to spend time putting it back on. If you want to fill in this wall like that, go ahead. If not, you can leave that open. You could even do some more chests in here or bookshelves or whatever you want. Maybe those chests like that. I don't know. Okay, and then this way is pretty nuts. You're going to put a stair right here, then a half slab, then another half slab, and then another half slab right there. Okay, then right here we did a pot with a mushroom, then another half slab, and then finally a stair block with a half slab right there. That allows you to climb up to this next level, and it also makes use of this little window, which I think is pretty cool. Then I filled in all of this floor, as you can see. I think most of it was probably open, but I filled it all in with the stripped oak or whatever you like. A little fence right here, little seating area right here, another little chair, fireplace, same as before. This one, though, I made sure to put a hay block underneath this so that it will go up the maximum distance so the smoke comes out of the smokestack. That looks like a little bit of a problem, doesn't it? Problem solved. Anything else up there? That's weird. Huh, maybe we'll just go like that. Okay, there we go. And then a couple of beds, a couple of banners. Nothing too much fancy up here. I kind of ran out of steam, but you could put a couple more shelves and some more flower pots and stuff if you wanted to. But yeah, that's the whole thing done. Little tour back down. Out the door. All right, let's do one little tour, a little spin around. I did a little terraforming over here because it was like right up next to the hill. You could decorate the outside with maybe some leaves and some more netherwort, that kind of thing. This right here annoys me. I'll have to fix this. Whoops. Come on, Hex. There we go. Maybe grab like that one. Something, I don't know. Something like that. I don't like it when the stone is like sitting on the dirt. Like that. Anyways, yeah. I love this build. It is really cool looking. I think if you do this on a server or your friend's place, that they'll be pretty darn impressed. And you should be pretty darn impressed with yourself if you got through this tutorial and it pretty much looks like this. If you're off by a block or two here and there, don't sweat it. Who cares? Because I'm sure it looks great. Well, guys and gals, that's it for today. This has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this nice little tutorial, please leave a like, subscribe, share, all that kind of wonderful stuff. But more importantly, I hope you're having an amazing day, and God bless.